Alright. The gentleman brought this to me the other day. Wants me to clean it up. Not polish it up, but clean it up, make sure everything's functional on it. Get it in the right order. Hammer's still good and strong. Trigger guard, this is on backwards. Somebody's put it back together wrong. But what this is, it is a Springfield model 1851 smoothbore musket. It's original. We're going to clean it up, make sure it's safe, and probably going to shoot a couple rounds through it, see what it's like to experience that from a 100-something-year-old, 150, 170-year-old gun. This one is a model 1853, but since it doesn't have the cap, roller paper cap ignitions, they changed over to percussion caps, I believe in 1853. So the gun was made sometime after that. I'm going to mic it and see. Should be 69-70 caliber is what they were made in. Of course, the barrels, they get thin with age if they weren't cleaned up and used good. Okay, she's 69.2. Okay, so it's 69 caliber. So the thickness of the bore is still pretty good. All right, I'm gonna start disassembling it so I can spray these parts down. And all I'm gonna do is lightly steel wool it, take the fox rust off of it. But they quite easily disassemble. You know, these rifles were made, they're muskets. You're made for the military. So they had to be able to field strip them easily. He actually found this up in the attic, wrapped up in newspaper. He believes it was, you don't know if it's a family heirloom or what, but there was a couple swords wrapped up with it. I haven't seen those. But everything looks very, very sound on this gun. I've done this with a few other 1853 Enfield I did for a guy. Got my hands on some old 45-70s. I removed the tying screw, and now the barrel should lift out. All right. The lock is held on with 2 screws. Like I said, they're quite simple to take apart. Now I've already checked it, and this barrel's got some dirt down in the breech of it. More likely mud daubers. They tend to do that to these old guns when they sit around a long time. Well, pops out. Okay. You never know when you open these old guns up. You never know what you might find up underneath the metal parts. Some old guns I've worked on, I found some 30 and 40-year-old hunting licenses. Used to put them under the butt plate. That way they wouldn't lose them, I guess. Okay, trigger guard, trigger assembly. very little wear on the trigger. And on the sear, see, very little wear. Gun had been fired a lot. The lock itself is really quite sound. The half cock notch is good. The sear, still good and sharp. Half cock and cock. Fires off easy. Yeah, this gun's in really, really great shape. Just want to clean it up where we can, read the numbers better. The Eagle, the U.S. Eagles, it's a little weird, but now someone's put the trigger guard on backwards. So remove these two bolts here and flip that around when I reassemble it to get it in the right position. All right, a little bit of writing, can't make it out. No, it says 1851. All right, notice how no rust on the bottom of this. That's the incredible part. Piece of metal lasts that long. I don't think this one saw action in the field. It may have, but if it did, the old boy really took care of his weapon, didn't he? All right, stock is in great shape. Great shape. A few little nicks, little debits in it, but that's all okay because we're not going to try to take none of that out. The stock itself, I'll take and spray it with the oil and lightly steel wool it. That takes the dirt and grit off, but doesn't mar it up. Doesn't change the finish any. But I'm going to take it all apart and spray it down with cleanse oil. Let it soak a day or so. Then I will commence to polishing it up a little bit. Yeah, no prizes in this one. All right. All right, I'll boil me up some water, pour it in the barrel. Hopefully I can get that dirt dogger's nest to soften up and get that out. Then I'll wire brush it, clean it up good. Nipple's a little rough. Don't know if I'll get that out. But, all right. I'll get this cleaned up, and next time you see it, it'll be all finished up, and maybe it'll be safe enough, and we'll pop a couple rounds to it. All right, this Florida Cracker Outdoors. Y'all subscribe and keep watching.